Hi, everybody. Welcome to Cover the Spread for Sunday, January 18th, 2026. Hey, if you're new to Cover the Spread, welcome aboard. Glad you're joining us here for some sports action. Make sure you subscribe, give us a thumbs up if you're new. Glad you're here joining us as we go over some Sunday action where we got a couple NBA and college basketball thrown in there as well. Looking forward to the Sunday card we got today for you on Cover the Spread. But before we get to that action, head over to the cappers, see how they're doing, and then we'll get right to those plays for you. Head over to Vegas Al to get us started. How you doing, buddy?
Doing pretty good. Another all basketball slate here, ready to finish off the weekend. So just ready to get into it. How you guys doing?
Doing pretty good. Let's continue to slam dunk the books, as they say, like we've been doing all week. Let's continue to slam dunk them. I don't know where to Ninos. How you doing?
Yeah, just I'm doing all right here. Just again looking for the best spots to cash and beat these bookies. So let's get to it.
Exactly. Looking for the best spots to make us some cash. So, hey, let's get to it. First game we got on the slate, we got a rematch of Orlando, Memphis. And, hey, you look at this game. Oh, look, same line. Pretty much. Magic laying 5.5 here in this one. Total-wise, I see 227 around in this one. It's the news. Basically, the biggest question mark is John Morant going to play in this game or not. Not sure. But for me in this one, I'm taking an under. This is a tough spot. You're in London for this game, so you went for Germany. You got to travel over to London. Probably eat pretty good, staying in a hotel. There it is. There's eating some seed oil. It's good for you. And I know over in London, they're definitely feeding you in a big Sunday dinner, and it's Sunday. So this game is going to be played after Sunday dinner in London. So big meal. They love to go all out. You're getting roast beef, Yorkshire pudding, gravy. If you like potatoes, you got mashed potatoes, stuffed potatoes, double baked stuffed potatoes. And then they throw in the dessert in on you as well. And these guys aren't going to be able to resist. So I expect a slow pace in this game. And we cruise under the total. It's going to feel like the first to 100 because these guys are going to be like, oh, my God, that food is so good. And now we got to play basketball. Run down the court, slow it up a little bit. I love the under here. Give me the under. Magic, Memphis here on Sunday in London. I don't know where to Vegas Al. What do you like here in this one?
I'll go to Magic's one of the Magic's key players here, Paolo Banchero. I'll take under on his points and rebounds here. Actually been playing pretty well, 26 and 13 in that matchup there versus the Grizzlies there in Germany. But just a slow start to this game. He also struggled there. 2 of the last 5 games, 14 points. It's hard for me to see him getting 25 and 10 here. So if we can get under 35.5 points and rebounds with Paolo Banchero, we'll be all over that.
And just a little note. Hey, Magic, 3 out of the last 5 games, under. Memphis, 4 out of the last 6, under. So these teams have been trending to the under anyways. Not just about being fat, full, and happy in London. was just throwing that in there. But it is, telling you, that spread that they're going to feed these guys in the NBA. How often do you see the NBA guys coming over and playing in London? Not a whole lot. Spread of food-wise is going to be quite tempting for a lot of these guys. Definitely. I know I would be. I don't know where to Ninos. How you doing? What do you like here?
Yeah, I gotta agree. Normally I think they'd be watching their diet on the road. Maybe in the States, but hey, you got to try the local eats while you're there, right? And I'm sure there's a lot of different stuff they'll be trying to try out. So I agree with you there. But I'm gonna go right back to this Magic. I like them in Berlin. Obviously, maybe a bit more of a home court there with the Wagner brothers. And we did see a big increase in France's minutes. He went from playing 7 minutes in his first game back to 26 minutes, I believe he got in his last one. Yep, and big jump there. And again, I'm not expecting many restrictions in this one, so not going to worry about Caro's under too much here. I think the Magic get enough offense here to cover this number again. So I'll lay the points with the Magic in this one.
Hey, that wraps up game number 1. Let's head on over to game number 2 we got for you. We got Arizona State Sun Devils heading into Houston to take on the Cougars. Vegas Al's game. He's going to get us going here. What do you got?
Well, I'm going to lay it here with the Houston Cougars. Kelvin Sampson has this experienced backcourt here. Great coach here for Houston. Milos Uzan, Emmanuel Sharp, these 2 returning guards. Great free throw shooters, good defensive guards as well. And then the freshman here has really stepped up. This Kingston Fleming here, averaging 15 points a game. This is a great backcourt. Also, plenty of size up front here, grabbing these rebounds. Great defensive team. Houston is second in the country in defensive rating. Also, number 1 in the country here in turnovers as far as protecting the basketball. Again, I think they should be able to name their score here against Arizona State. Last year's meeting was an 80-65 win there, covering a 12.5-point spread in Arizona State. I just expect them to do something similar here at home. Lay it with Houston.
Heading on over to Ninos. What do you like here in this matchup?
Yeah, I tried to get there on the total, but I couldn't quite get there. You got one team that likes to play fast, trending the over. The other team playing at a slower pace and trending under. As you mentioned, that Houston defense has been great, and a lot of people like to think that sometimes the best defense is a good offense, but a good defense can also lead to a lot of easy offense as well. As Al was mentioning, great there in the turnover battle, taking very good care of the ball. Also averaging more steals per game than this Arizona State team. So expect a couple of those steals to lead to some easy transition offense. I like Houston here, but I'll just take them in the first half, just laying a little smaller number there in the first half.
And for me here in this one, Houston defense going to smother Arizona State here in this one. Sun Devils are in trouble to score, especially in Houston. That smothering type of defense is huge. Look what they've done to plenty of teams this season at home. Congratulations, you scored 65 last year, but that was on your own court. I think you scored less than that. Only one way for me to go. Take the Arizona State team total under, as Houston makes it real tough for you to score here in this one. Under the team total for me there. Hey, wraps up game 2. Let's head on over to game number 3. We got the Raptors heading into LA to take on the Lakers. Ninos is going to get us going here in this one. What do you got?
Yeah, no, I think I backed the Lakers here on a side pick of one of your total plays recently. Again, I thought it was a good spot for the Lakers. Sure enough, they got spanked by the Hornets there in that last one. And, well, guess what? I'm right back going against these Lakers here again. I just think the value is going to be on the Raptors when you got all these big names in the big organization like the Lakers. I think we see some inflated numbers again. So I think the Raptors are definitely going to want to show up for this one. Again, we got Brandon Ingram here going up against his old team. So expect a solid effort out of him. And I'd like the Raptors potentially win this one outright, but I'll take them to cover the spread here.
Heading on over to Vegas, Al. What do you like here?
Yep, you mentioned it. Former team here for Brandon Ingram going up against him. I get it. It was early in his career. First 3 years when he played for the Lakers. Averaging 22 points a game. Has been playing great as of late, scoring 20 points here last couple outings. Yes, I got no problem going to the points over for Brandon Ingram. Expecting around a 23.5 is where I'll take it. Brandon Ingram over.
Now, speaking of overs, I'm going to take the over here again in the Lakers game. I think we see plenty of offense between these two teams. We see in an earlier meeting in Toronto when it was 123-120 in that one. I think you get the same type of game here. Track meet, both teams scoring plenty. So the Lakers love to do anyways. Push the pace and score some offense. 22-16 to the over. I know the Raptors like to slow it down a little bit, but not here in this one. Give me the over Toronto, LA. Hey, that wraps up for Sunday. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Appreciate everybody that joins us. Let us know your favorite play on the Sunday card in the comment section below. Quick little recap before we head on out. First game we looked at, we got the Magic taking on the Grizzlies in London. Love this game. Grab the under Magic and Grizzlies. Next game we looked at, college basketball. Arizona State heading into Houston to take on the Cougars. Lane, Houston. Dominant performance. Vegas Al's game there. That one, they cover the spread. And then we got the Raptors heading into LA to take on the Lakers. Revenge game, as they say. Ninos says, grab the Raptors to get their revenge there in that one to cover the spread, as they say. Hey, thanks, everybody. Have yourself a wonderful Sunday. Let's do what we always do, and that is
cover
the
spread.